Welcome. Today I'm going to talk about using Perplexity to jumpstart research with students. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the context of this assignment, where it falls, the features of Perplexity. I'm going to dive into the assignment details to describe how I give this to students, and then I'm going to talk about the pedagogical wins. So for the context of this assignment, it is given in a COM 1000 class, which is a survey communication course for freshmen. They do 2 speeches during this course, an informative speech and a persuasive speech, along with a lot of other communication content. And I've set up a scaffolded assignment for their speeches. So both speeches start with the topic selection, and they write their statement of central idea. Then they are required to do some research and provide their works cited, what they think they will use in the speech. Next, they write a draft of their speech, and they get feedback from me. Finally, actually, they write a final draft and turn that in the day that they give the speech. And then finally, they deliver the speech. One of the things that I changed when I decided to add Perplexity to this assignment was I boosted up their grade weight on the research component, because I'm expecting better results on their research and better quality sources. And then, of course, writing the speech. They're a little surprised when the delivery of the speech is only 20%, but that's by design because they're freshmen and a lot of them aren't used to presenting. So the place where I use Perplexity is on the works cited submission. And I'm going to jump over to Perplexity now and show you how Perplexity works. So, and in a minute, I'll show you the assignment, but I've given them a prompt that they will write. In my case, I'm writing a persuasive speech on the benefits of marriage. Please give me topics that I should cover. So that's my prompt. But before I hit send, I'm going to just talk about these different buttons here. The search button is for, like it says, everyday questions. This research button gives you an advanced analysis on a topic. And this is the button that I ask them to use. And over here, I ask them to look at the settings. They could just choose academic settings, but because I'm asking them for a high quality web resource as well, I have them check that. And then we'll go ahead, click on research and click send. And so Perplexity is going to pull up several subtopics for me. And it's going to give me sources back to the places where it found this information. So as you can see, it's giving me several sources, and it's still thinking about this. You'll see it's starting to come up with some subtopics like the legal benefits, social benefits, emotional advantages, and each one of these is one of the sources that it's pulling from. So in any one of these, I could go and check on that source, which is what I ask my students to do. And then I ask them to take notes. So let me pop over to the assignment that I ask them to turn in. So in the assignment, I give them instructions for how to access and use Perplexity. I'm also providing a place for them to record and evaluate sources, and that's what you're seeing here. I ask them to give me the source with the link, whether or not they feel like it's usable for their topic, and then some notes on why it's not usable or how they intend to use it. This table and sort of the cut and paste from their research on Perplexity allows me to see what they're finding and then also how they're evaluating those sources. And finally, the last thing that they provide on this this submission is a full MLA formatted set of sources. So that's how I do it. The reason Perplexity is ideal for jumpstarting research is that it points to additional subtopics that students might not have otherwise thought of, and allows them to drill down on those subtopics. If our search had been a little bit quicker, you would have seen that it would list some more questions at the bottom that the students could explore. We didn't actually see that because it was taking too long to search. But I love that part about Perplexity. It also uncovers source, and many of the sources will be good, but some of them won't be good. So they have to evaluate what they're finding. And then I require students to evaluate the quality of the sources, and I sort of capture that in the assignment that they're submitting. And so all of this is really the work of collecting, organizing, and analyzing, which is what you're doing in research. And so that is why I'm giving such a high value to this part of the grade. Thanks so much for your time.